In this video, we're going to create a cube, and we're going to do it initially by creating another square, but using a different function to create this square, and this will lead you into how you can draw other different sorts of shapes as well. Okay, so I've opened a new file, so File, New Design, and I get a new file here. I want to create sketch, and I get my three drawing planes again in my axis here. I'm going to select the XY axis again. At this time, when the drawing menu comes up, instead of selecting line, I'm going to select rectangle. Now there are three ways you can get to that rectangle function. You could click on that, and that will give you a rectangle by 2 points. If I escape out of there, you can also click on the down arrow beside the create menu, and you'll notice that I can scroll down and I can find rectangle there. There's 2-point rectangle, 3-point rectangle, and center rectangle. So different types of rectangles you can create. The third way I can do it is if I go here, you'll notice there is an R beside the 2-point rectangle. So that's my keyboard shortcut. So if I escape out of that, and close that menu, and I just press R on the keyboard, I'll get into my rectangle mode. Okay, so I'm going to place the first corner here, and then I'm going to just move up, and we're just going to place this without clicking the second time. I'm just going to move the cursor somewhere over here, and I'm going to type in 50 millimeters, and then I press the tab key, and then 50 millimeters again. Okay, so this is another way of getting a specific size of an object. Okay, so notice I didn't click to place the second corner of the rectangle. I just put the dimensions in. Then I press enter or return on your keyboard, and I've got a 50 by 50 square. Now at this point I need to go back to the top here, and I click on solid, and I want to extrude this shape. Okay, so click on extrude, and then what you'll notice is my square has gone blue. Now it actually makes it a little easier to understand what's going on here if I go over to the navigation cube and I click on the home button beside the navigation cube. I'll scroll out a little bit, and you can see that I've drawn my square, and now what the arrow wants to do is extrude that upwards. So I could grab this arrow and I could drag it upwards, or I could type in 50 millimeters, and that would also have the same effect for me. And I press enter, and I have a cube. So I now need to save this. So save. You'll notice I'm still in Macmillan Projects. I'm still in my practice shapes. So now I'm going to type cube here and save that one. And now you'll notice my file has changed its name to cube. And if I go over to the data panel on the left, you'll notice there's now a square from the previous lesson, and there's a cube in there. Okay, so do that, and then move on to the next activities.